How next house? I go next house. Let's plan. We give you a nice studio. We'll hide you so nobody will know.
Next wife.
Hey! See not.
We'll be living up the good life, good life. Yeah, we'll be living up the good life, life.
Yo, what's up? This is Sheikh Haikal.
This is Annabelle Francis.
And this is Build It My Way.
Sleeping outside.
Welcome, one and all. It's always a pleasure to be with all of you because this is Build It
My Way.
Highway.
And today we're going to be talking all about the walls. A lot of people don't pay attention to the walls, but they do play a huge part in your home. So it's important to get the right companies, like how we did with Gush and Chroma. Let's start off with the people from Gush.
Here we go. Gush.
I just like the name, and I like the names of the paints that they create. So this is Serene from Gush. We are going to go through the different colors, and the reason why I chose Gush, right? Because it's build it my way.
Yeah, so for Gush, I think Gush represents a gush of fresh air for our homes. Yeah, so yes, that's how it actually comes about. So we emphasize on having cleaner air in our indoor environment. Actually, a lot of our traditional renovation materials emit pollutants, which we term it as the volatile organic compound. If you're going to build in your carpentry works, all this plywood, the glue, the laminates are all different forms of pollutants that you'll be taking in when you move into a new home.
Yeah, see, that's very important information for you to understand because we have to be very aware of what's going on around us before the home is being built and even after.
Comparing to outside, like you see right now, the garden, the indoor here is actually 3 to 5 times more pollutants than outside, what's outside right there. There's also a lot of ways that we will actually advocate to take care of our indoor environment.
Oh, I like that.
Educate and advocate. That's why we chose Gush.
We are an advanced material company, so we actually develop this paint that's able to do air purifying 24/7. Yes, it's
recipe.
our own formula.
Our
own paint.
Singapore brand, okay? I'm so proud. Okay, so we know why we chose Gush, and you know the back-end story of Gush.
And we know why you are
this.
going to choose Gush after this. Because if you don't educate and advocate, then you're just dumb.
Yeah. No, we all should be very fully aware of what's going on and what's going into our house. Now, check out the colors and the names, okay? So this is their book, okay? It's a color atlas from Gush. As you can see, these are many colors. If you have the full service by Gush, it's like a key to open up to all these amazing colors. So what we see online is very curated, but if you say, look, I'm gonna go fully Gush, they will unlock all these beautiful colors.
Yo.
It will look nice. So nice, the palette, right?
Yo, the palette is crazy, man. Oh yeah, puppy eyes.
Just choose any color and they have the cutest name. Look at this, a bear hug. If you can't choose the color, at least it's the name that you feel
Relatable.
Relatable and you connect with, right? Like, okay, I want my house to be a happy place, and then you choose a happy place color.
That's true.
Stitch!
It's the inside color of Stitch, man, Belle. Yo, look. They got Stitch here, and that's the inside color of Stitch. Yo, gosh. Wow, this is impressive.
The goddess is actually very popular.
Where's the goddess? Let's see the goddess.
Is right here.
It's right here.
Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, that's usually the joke that we have. The goddess is right here.
I like Serene already.
I'm not sleeping outside tonight.
This is so nice. It's called Motor
I like this one.
and Jayco. Weightlessness. Oh, because you you feel slim straight away. Looking at other color charts can really be mind-blowing, right? But these are already like, you know, the choices are already curated and it's gonna be beautiful already. Serene is gonna help us through going around the house, so maybe recommending us some of the colors.
Usually when we start to store things in our storerooms, it doesn't get ventilation. So a lot of times when you open the door, you realize that there's this smell, these fumes, and the humidity inside just has nowhere to go. So with the walls and ceiling painted with Gush paint, it actually helps to purify away this kind of odor. So there's one thing that also you can take note, because if you're going to do cooking here and it's going to be an open kitchen concept, sometimes the cooking smell lingers in our house for very long. Like 1 to 2 days, you still smell the fried garlic, you still smell like the fried eggs and all. So the paint, when it does air purifying, it breaks down food smell, odor as well.
Really? Oh wow, it doesn't stick on the walls.
So it doesn't stick on the wall, and at the same time, once it has contact with the walls that's painted with Gush paint, it actually breaks it down. If you are going to be spending a lot of time working here, then usually for colours wise, we recommend something more calming, like the light greens, light blues, or the light greens.
If you are working from home, I think it's very important, what she said, is to create that space to be a little bit more calming.
It helps you focus to really like be in the zone where you need to be when working. There are some existing wall conditions. You see these white patchy issues? Well, these are chalking issues, so it's very common in our houses here. This is due to moisture and humidity. This is something that's already inside our wall material, so it will still continue to emit time after time, even after we repaint. So what we can do is to slow down the process by applying a sealer and then going over with the Gush paint that can help to regulate humidity. So it helps to slow down that process of moisture going into our wall material that will eventually emit this back.
That is a really good tip though. Choose not too dark colors, because if there's discoloration like
this
these,
white patchy issues.
because it's humid, right? So I think it's very important for us to choose colors that won't be so obvious.
Yes,
right?
that can last in our current environment, our climate conditions.
So we're going to go through all the different rooms, but thank you very much, Serene. You've given us an insight and making the right choice for your colors.
Gush, I must admit, you have every color in life for every occasion and for every person. You are Gushalicious. Thank you very much, Gush, for painting our walls and giving life to our home.
Now we're going to talk about one of the first things that I really had my heart and mind on.
This is true.
Yes, before the renovation started, I wanted fluted panels.
And I have been converted.
So with a bit of imagination and trust that panels can really bring out your home, you can appreciate it like how we did. Now, check this out. I was so happy when I found Chroma Living, and that's where we are. And we are going to meet Tiffany from Chroma Living. Come on up here.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hi. So Tiffany is behind Chroma Living.
Myself and my partner, we studied interior design. We have a flair for selecting materials. That's why we choose the fluted panels, as well as we came out with other profiles of decorative panels.
Don't you love it when interior designers come up with their own companies? Because you know that they have the taste, they have the skills.
Some of you may disagree with fluted panels. I did.
You
I
couldn't
did.
see
I did.
far
Yes.
beyond.
Yes.
You
And
see?
then now,
You must always trust your wife.
I'm a lover of fluted panels.
Yes, he's been converted. Yes.
These are the series of panels we have. We have the Premier series,
That's the ones that I brought home, Heiko.
Elegant series,
Yeah, this is one for our bedroom.
Yes.
and
Yes.
also the thicker one.
When you're buying fluted panels or you're choosing your fluted panels, this is what they hand over to you.
Yes. So I came back home and I showed Heiko, yes. And I said, baby, do you like this?
And what did I do with this? I was like,
It's like, is it chocolate? Is that chocolate? That was the
and
first
she's like,
thing
no,
you said, remember?
this is fluted panels.
Yes.
So I said, what is this for? She said, oh, we're going to have it all around the wall.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine this being all around the wall.
So aesthetic is one problem, he couldn't imagine it.
I
but
couldn't imagine
The
it.
other thing was, we were all worried about whether the dust will get trapped in, whether it's easy to maintain.
Our panels, right, vertical surface actually do not attract dust. It will be only on the horizontal surface. And easy to clean because it's with a film lamination.
Yes.
It will last for years.
It makes it look so classy. And it hides your doors. You can't tell where your door is. So it's like a seamless wall.
Yes.
And then suddenly a door can pop out.
You like that whole James Bond
I
thing,
love
right?
it. I love it. And it's only possible with Chroma
Yes.
and their fluted panels.
Yes.
You have to check this out. If you're into your man cave, you want like a hidden room, use this for the wall.
Different colors, so you can see those who like more resort style, they will prefer something like this.
What we use a midnight teal for? This one.
He likes the midnight
This is
teal.
one of the trend colors.
I really like that one, huh?
I feel like it just like spruces up the designs in the house. It just, you know, so much vibrancy with the color. Almost is look like aluminium industrial kind of look.
It will be more dainty. It's slimmer in profile.
Yeah, can you see that? It's slim. So you know we're so used to like the thick fluted panels, but these ones are slim
And this one
thin.
is flatter.
This is what we have in the bedroom, Heiko.
Nice.
Because we want it to be like a little bit more seamless.
Don't worry, guys. Just come on down to Chroma, choose what you like. Then after that, they will advise you on the design, on the style.
Exactly. So they don't just provide you with these materials. They also like will advise you on what works, and they can also work with your ID if you already have an ID or you don't have an ID. I think they will really guide you through. And you always ask me like, what is the color of the floor and what is the color of the, because you have your interior designing kind of knowledge.
So these are the solid series.
Nice, right? And it looks a bit more marbly and stone.
I still prefer that.
No, but it seriously makes any wall look so classy.
When you put it on a wall, it becomes like a feature wall. You gotta check this out, man, guys. It's unbelievable. The amount of choices they have, designs that they have. I guarantee you, you'll be very happy. I like them. I like the fluted panels. I like Chroma. I like all.
Okay, so let's go check out more feature walls. So apart from fluted panels being just vertical, right, and very regular, we also have these irregular kind of like patterns, like in different waves. So tell us more about this.
We call this the concave series. It's interesting in that it comes in 4 modules.
Oh,
Whereby you can play with the patterns.
oh, that's so cool. So if I want to have like a bigger one with 2 small ones and another bigger one like that, you can do it.
That's right.
I think this irregular kind of like patterns really brings out like the creativity of the designer, right? And yourself. So I think it's going to be so fun. So you can do this to your walls too. So we saw the concave series, right? Now this is a different type of wall. It is so unique because it is curved. Can you see that?
In order to have like a fluted wall, curved wall, we need to construct a partition wall, and then we paste the fluted panel on it. So our fluted panel is able to curve in such a way that it flows to the space behind.
And then when you have your fluted panels,
Yes.
like I said earlier, you can have your hidden doors. It really looks seamless.
Yes.
That's the part that really trips me out. That they can exactly put it in such a way whereby it just looks like everything is one piece. Once you see it, and once you have it, I guarantee you, you will fall in love with it.
And you might be thinking like, okay, what happens if it gets damaged? Because that's what happened to us.
It was an accident.
It was an accident. The couch couldn't come in and we like had to break through into the fluted panels, and it had like a lot of holes. And I was freaking out because I love the fluted panels. But we called Tiffany and Chroma Living came and fixed it, and now it looks amazing.
Yes.
So thank you so much for that. So it's not a problem if it's damaged. They will come in, they will just remove that panel and they just replaced it.
Yeah.
And obviously if there's any other damages, they will like try and fix it along the way.
Yes.
But it is not an irreversible thing.
My advice is just be careful once you've had your fluted walls. Take care of them, and yeah, they'll serve you well.
Yes.
Because it's beautiful. Now, I have to ask because it's right in front of me. Tiffany, what am I looking at?
So this is actually wood wool. It helps to absorb sound.
Wood woo,
Wood wool!
as in Wu-Tang.
No.
Shredded wood.
Shredded
And
wood.
it's compressed together and using cement, it's binded and bonded together. It helps to absorb 40% of the sound.
All you rappers out there,
All you recording
music
people, all the
makers.
music makers, if you want to have your studio soundproof with sound absorbent materials, this is one to look. It's so beautiful.
Can you hear me?
It took away 40% of the sound. Please excuse her. She's got a few loose screws. So these are the colors that they offer. So
You can actually customize the color.
No.
can I just ask, if I put fluted panels in my studio, it will help too, right?
Not as
better.
Yes.
Oh, this is better. Oh, okay,
I
okay,
think
cool.
one's the best of all
Yeah.
the worlds of Chroma
Okay,
Living.
so outside for the hidden door for my studio, fluted panels.
Yes.
Inside for my studio for sound absorption, 40% of the sound. Woo, woo. Woo, woo.
Wood woo. Wood woo. All right, thank you very much, Tiffany. Thank you very much, Chroma. You guys have made our life a little bit better.
No, you've definitely made it look a lot better. Please come on down to Chroma Living, have a look. They'll take care of you. Even if you have your own designer, no problem. They'll work with your designer, but they know what they're talking about and what will be best for you, and they'll advise you on everything else.
And they're all so nice.
Yes, thank you very much, Chroma Living.
Yay! How next house, Aika? Next house. As planned, we give you a nice studio, we'll hide you so nobody will know.
Next wife, next wife.
Hey! See now.
So as you can see, there is no wall that they cannot cover. There is no wall that they cannot bring life to. And there is no shape of wall that they cannot make look better. We love you. Thank you very much.
Gush and Chroma Living for bringing so much color and depth to our home.
Yes, we also like to take this chance to thank all of you for watching this episode, and please watch the next one, because we promise you it is Build It